Good morning, gentlemen, and this is the last time that we will do the introductory video, as this is week 8 of the course, and we're just about wrapping things up. So basically, the last week involves something that most of us have been involved in. A couple of us are involved in, right concurrently with taking the course. It's college sports, and it's something I'm obviously in my coach's role and former faculty role and everything very interested in. Am finishing a research study on the use and purpose and strategic value of college sports in Division Two, and I hope to get that out in public in the springtime. And I'm discovering some interesting things. But one of the things I'd like to make sure you folks do this week, gentlemen, is to really go through the material on the sources and uses of college sports, on the sources of the money. Where does the money come from? You know, every time I teach this course to a bigger group, and especially in person, and also when you just talk to people in general about college sports, we all look at, naturally, because it's what's in the headlines and what we see, it's Division One, and primarily Division One men's football, men's basketball. That's what we have. And everybody talks about, wow, those colleges and the NCAA is making a lot of money. Particularly the question is the NCAA making a lot of money. Yes, the schools are. The money is coming in. But is the NCAA really making a lot of money? They act like the NCAA is the NFL and it's a profit-making entity, and as we should understand, it's not. It is a governing body. It is, what it does is provide a mechanism for college sports to exist. It regulates college sports. It has an awful lot of influence. It does develop a lot of cash flow, shall we say, but does it make a lot of money? And what does it do with that? It's not hoarding it. It doesn't have any investors. Is anybody getting rich off the NCAA like they would off a television network? And these are important things for us to understand. So I think if you really take the time to look at what's going on, you'll find out maybe it's a little different than the popular conception of what college sport is all about. You know, one of the questions I ask in my study and everything, why do we have college sports? Why do you think we have college sports? Is it to, certainly, is it provide entertainment to the public? No. Is it to make money? Yes and no. Is it to provide visibility for the college? Yes. Is that always good? Maybe not. Is it to attract attention from prospective students? Yes. Is it to make sure we get them enrolled? That's an interesting question. Are the answers to all these different questions different at Divisions 1, 2, and 3? Answer to that is probably yes. So as you can see, I'm asking a lot of questions and just trying to get your thought processes going on here. And the formal discussion this week is on the topic that has generated quite a bit of excitement over the years. Should we pay Division 1 athletes? It's kind of an interesting question. And as several of us are involved in Division Two sports, well, what happens if we start paying D1 athletes? Should we pay everybody? And what does that mean? And what are the consequences? So a lot of interesting things going on. As for the final assignment, I put it out there last week as to be a consultant's report on the health of a major sports operation like a league. Haven't heard from anybody, haven't seen any questions, haven't seen anything to ask the instructor. So I assume the assignment's clear. It should be very, very taken very seriously. This is your final exam and your final way to make your thoughts on what you've learned known. And don't rush through it. I will probably, if I can find them here, I'm going to post 2 examples for you. One which will be a terrible example, and one is the most exemplary piece of work I've had done for this assignment. What you'd make of it is up to you. But if you just throw together 1 or 2 pages, it's not going to be too convincing. If you throw out there 20 or 30, I'm going to wonder where it came from, if you know what I'm talking about. this is for a chance for you to make a lot of sense, to do well. And I think that everybody will. The discussions that everybody's put out so far have been indicative of your abilities. Let's try to make this a good experience for everyone. If you have any questions, please put them on the Ask the Instructor question. Email me directly, get in touch. I really want to make sure that we all do an excellent job with this final assignment. With that being said, thank you for your attention, your participation during the last 2 months. It's been a little bit of a crazy time during which I've kind of transitioned to a new stage of life. Spent more time coaching than I have in a number of years, and it's been a pleasure for me. I hope you've gotten out of it what you needed, and if you ever have any questions or need to get in touch with me again, that would be great. Okay, so thanks. Good luck on the assignment. Make sure you ask any questions. Thank you.